EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Southern California and the gorgeous SoFi Stadium in the Los Angeles suburb of Inglewood. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the San Francisco 49ers and the Los Angeles Rams. Mike Tirico and Greg Olson, glad to have you join us. The punter, Braden Mann, will start this one. Off we go here in Inglewood. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line. They'll run. It's the rookie from Alabama. And that play gets nothing. So no gain on the game's first snap.
1 yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the 36-yard line.
Stafford now on 2nd down. And he's caught downfield by Cup. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. That one's good for 26 yards.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Hurry! Set! 53! 280! 32! Hey, 5-0! 21!
To throw is Stafford. Flush to his right. He's going to run out of time. They get to him and bring him down. Nick Bosa in for the sack. That's a Baker's dozen. 13 for the year. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long.
Stay 50, stay 50. Red 80. Alert!
Out of the gun, Stafford. That is brought in. And they're going to be set up right around the 10-yard line.
34 yards.
What a letdown for the defense. They allow a conversion on 3rd and 16.
1st and 10 at the 10-yard
So
line.
not quite 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10. They're pretty close. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. At best, might have even lost a yard there.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits. What do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal?
Hey, 54! 22! Hey, 22! 0!
2nd down, it's Stafford. To the end zone, it's intercepted.
I'm not going to sit here, Mike, and say there's ever a good time to throw a red zone interception, but in this case, it's the first half. You have the rest of the game to get yourself back down here in the red red zone and make up for that miscue, because next time they get down here, they got to be a lot more careful when they decide to air it out.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Opening carry of the game for the versatile Christian McCaffrey. And he shows off those strong legs running through one tackle. Give him a gain of 8.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
On 2nd down, Purdy. Throw, left side, complete to Pearsall. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the 1st down.
So as the saying in the NFL, Mike, short throw, long catch, and that's exactly what they wanted to go with here. Operate in the quick game, don't stress the protection, and while he didn't get necessarily the big play, he does get enough to move the chains.
From the 34 now, it's 1st and 10. Up the middle, here's McCaffrey. Inside the 35. An electrifying run, bringing it all the way inside the 15-yard line. Big-time play by McCaffrey. 54 yards.
Well, I'm not sure you're going to find a better example of just pure speed in the open field than that run right there. I mean, when he got past the first wave, you got the sense that he might just be able to outrun everybody on the field.
And he's going to be very close to the 1st down marker. Out of bounds after a gain of 9.
It's a great example of 1st down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
He will do it himself. He's in. Christian McCaffrey. Touchdown, 49ers. Touchdown number 15 for him on the season. The extra point is good. And the 49ers will take a 7-0 lead. So, following the touchdown, the punter man going to kick this one away. Here comes the return from a yard or 2 deep. He gets swarmed under. Doesn't even get to the 15.
At their own 14-yard line.
On 1st and 10, Stafford. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw in the pass. He is incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Now a 2nd down throw for Stafford. This one complete to Palmer. Get about 6 before he's taken down.
So they have these rules for the receivers, like they call them green grass rules, and the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone, I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop, and that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. 4th down, the Rams will send out Ethan Evans to punt, as he'll have to hit it from his own end zone. This will be returned from the other side of midfield. And it's a very nice return. He has given the offense a short field.
39-yard line.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Play action now. Purdy going up top for Evans. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Ball. Incomplete. He was trying to fit that one in to Mike Evans. And that will lead to a 2nd down.
So I like the aggressiveness of the call, but as the rest of the game unfolds, Mike, there needs to be better overall execution. A little bit cleaner. The next thing you know, they're going to hit some of those big shots.
Purdy now on 2nd down. That's caught. Christian McCaffrey. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. A gain of 11 on that one. It's good for a Niners 1st down. One quarter in the books. 7-0 is our score. And we're back at SoFi in SoCal after this. It's the 49ers with the football to start quarter number 2 as they've got it with 1st and 10.
Get set, get set. 18, 21.
On the give, it's McCaffrey. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. On the 27, here's 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the Rams' 27-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's Purdy. Ayuk makes the play along the sideline. That is catch number 60 for the season.
Really nice throw there. The ability to throw the ball out on the perimeter. Yes, arm strength and all that, but it's also timing. The timing of the route. When is that wide receiver coming out of his break to deliver that ball accurately as his head comes around? If the ball's thrown too early, the receiver's not ready. If the ball's thrown too late, that's when disaster strikes. We call them safeties because they're usually the last line of defense, but not here. On this play, he's up there at the line of scrimmage attacking the offense, and he takes him down for a negative play.
Throwing on 2nd down is Purdy. And he's in. Ricky Pearsall. Touchdown, San Francisco.
Touchdown, San Francisco.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. 2 guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
Now return coming from the 7. Now an opening past the 30. And this will wind up working out well. He's going to take it up to the 40-yard line. Good return.
They're on the 40-yard line.
Stafford going to tap this one forward. And he'll be forced out of bounds.
It's a gain of 20.
An even 20 yards. Impressive start to this drive.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
59, set.
Stafford gets this one out quick to Nakua. And he is out of bounds. Markham at the 25. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Lady!
From the gun, here's Stafford. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
Zebra! Big 20. 20 hot!
On play action, it's Stafford. This is intercepted. Picked up by Dre Greenlaw. They're going to have it at their own 20-yard line.
Mike, there's usually such a comfort level when the guy playing quarterback behind center is a veteran. They've seen a lot of ball. You can trust them to make good decisions. And then every once in a while, one just gets away, and that's just simply a bad ball, a bad mistake. I mean, you're not going to get away with it at this level.
To throw on first down is Purdy. He'll get this out wide to McCaffrey. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
There's two big key pieces the way you want to evaluate quarterbacks in the NFL, Mike, is the first one, how do they operate on third down? But the second one, how do they throw the ball when it's not a clean pocket? And you saw here, the ability to be on time and accurate through contact. That's what separates the good ones from the rest. And that was a big-time throw right there.
Purdy on target to Ayuk, and the 49ers have a first down. From the gun, it's a give to McCaffrey. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it.
So often when it comes to safeties, Mike, we talk about their speed and their range. But for him to be able to come up and make a tackle and be physical at the point of attack and keep this ball carrier to no gain, that's pretty impressive.
On second down, Purdy. Short throw there, pulled in by Evans. He'll be brought down. It was a nice pickup, but a penalty flag on the play. Early indications of a hold. Purdy now on second down. Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
They'll put Ayuk in motion. Third and long. Here's Purdy. Moving to his right. This is caught. He's got a long way to go. 2 minutes remain here in this first half. Greg and I return to SoFi Stadium after a short break. So on fourth down, they'll call on Braden Mann to punt. And it's a very nice return. He's given the offense a short field. On the ground, former Notre Damer Kyron Williams. And the D closes quickly. He's stopped after a gain of a yard. Linebacker Fred Warner brings him down.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
That's good.
13 yards on the catch there. Good for a Rams first down.
26-yard line.
Stay 50, stay 50. Set. Number 20.
The shotgun snap to Stafford. Going right, it's taken in. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down. Now the Rams going to use the first of their timeouts. It'll come with 36 ticks left on the first half clock. Down at the 12. It's first and 10.
Set. 40 got. Blue 60. Monday.
Working out of the gun, Stafford escaping to his left. He'll get rid of it and complete it. Second down, 8 yards to go.
Omaha, 32.
They go play action with Stafford. Forced out wide. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. Now a timeout Rams, it's number 2, as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in half number 1.
I think the most frustrating element to all of this is when you look downfield, there's guys open. There's plays to be made downfield in the passing game, but quite frankly, the pass protection has just been so bad that they haven't been able to take advantage of any of it.
Yellow lady! Yellow lady! Hey, 54! 11! 0! 32! 50! 20!
Third and long. Here's Stafford. Long, incomplete. Coverage outstanding there. Able to jar the ball free in a big spot. And now it is fourth down. Now Mike Tomlin going to send out the field goal unit. This one is good. He knocks it through. And the Rams get their first points of the game. They trail 14-3.
And at this point, they need all the points they can get. So kudos to them coming away with 3 before the half. And I think they're going to need an overall better performance offensively going forward if they plan on pulling off this second half comeback.
And he's going to be taken down. That is going to do it for us in this first half. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line.
At their own 35-yard line.
Purdy on first down. That's complete to Pearsall. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line. That is catch number 60 for the season.
Mike, think back to our conversation during the break. We've kind of both asked ourselves, are they content with this double-digit lead? Do they come out and play conservative here in the second half? Well, it took exactly one play to get our answer.
On the handoff, McCaffrey finds an alley to the 35. And he'll take this one in. Christian McCaffrey, touchdown, 49ers. 2 touchdowns for him in the game, and 60 on the year. No problem there on the extra point, and the 49ers move out to a 21-3 advantage. So, following the touchdown, the punter man going to kick this one away. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return.
20-yard line.
Radar. Set. Lady. 53. Ready. Tonight.
On first down, Stafford. And he just does get that one away. He's being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
This defensive game plan. When you're going against an elite quarterback like this guy, Mike, you have to get bodies in his face. You have to get him around his feet. You have to move him off his spot. Because if he can sit there in rhythm, on time, comfortable in the pocket, he's going to pick you apart. So it doesn't always have to be a sack, but you have to make him uncomfortable in the pocket. It's a really good job defensively. The key is you don't want your defensive linemen to overcommit to rushing the passer, and you don't want your linebackers in secondary dropping too deep defending the pass. In this case, all 3 levels played disciplined, good football with good vision. And that's why they're able to stop him for no gain.
Throw on third down, Stafford. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. That's the linebacker, Fred Warner. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
I think anytime you find yourself trailing in the second half, Mike, all offensive play callers fight the urge to chase those points. They tend to get a little bit over-eager. They tend to push the envelope sometimes a little too far. Those turnovers, they only make the deficit grow, not shrink. Now, there's a lot of football left, Mike. They can still get back into this. They just have to be a little bit smarter.
And he's in! Mike Evans! Touchdown, San Francisco.
We're seeing this so much all across the NFL, Mike, is the value placed on a receiver being able to turn into a runner after they're able to secure the catch. And sometimes it's easier said than done. You want to survive in this league as a wide receiver, you have to be able to make plays like this after the catch. And great job there by the quarterback being accurate. Great job by the receiver running after he makes the catch.
This is fielded inside the 5. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
19-yard line.
First down, Stafford. The pressure gets there. Down he goes. Nick Bosa. He gets it yet again. That's now 3 sacks for him in this one.
I seen a bunch of mean guys in the band and a tie. Don't know the west side, give me side eyes. Ain't nobody that I really recognize. Ain't surprised to ride the killer vibe. Probably the reason you die trying to feel alive, but I'm incentivized by in the thighs.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Check. Blue 60. 0. Watch out, watch out, watch out. 100 crunch. Ready, 100 crunch.
Out of the gun, Stafford. To the tight end, and he fits it in on the corner route. And knock him down up beyond the 30.
First down.
It's a gain of 19 in the air. First down, L.A. From the shotgun, it's Stafford. Exiting the pocket right. And that is incomplete.
So this is where things get tricky. They work all week with the pass rush, Mike, to move the quarterback off his spot. They don't want these NFL quarterbacks in rhythm, hitting the top of their drop, and delivering the ball on time. But then the second component to that is you get them out there on the run, and it can really stress your coverage downfield. So nice job here, sticking with their guys, not giving any open targets downfield, and they force the incomplete.
That one not disguised too well. He'll get back to the line. That's it.
Well, you could tell that the defense had seen that play on game tape, and they were ready for it. They tried to do a little jet sweep, pop pass out of the gun. Defense was all over it. Nowhere to go, no gain.
From the gun on third down, Stafford. Open man is Palmer. It's complete. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
It's a
gain there of 20. Good for a Rams first down.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's a run up the gut. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
So they go with the first down run, hoping to just get them some positive yards and get themselves into a good second down situation. But now they find themselves in second and long. So the more you give defenses the opportunity, Mike, to defend you one-dimensionally. So in this case, we're only playing you in the pass. It stresses your protection, it stresses your play caller, and ultimately, it stresses your quarterback.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
180.
To throw is Stafford. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. A tough spot. 3rd and long. Stafford. His throw left side is complete. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down.
Waste of time.
Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me?
I can't believe this.
Oh my God, I can't believe what I want. Are you kidding me? Yeah. Why are you embarrassing us? Get it together.
The Niners will use the first of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming.
Ready. 50-50. 280.
Guys, dig deep.
They'll snap it. Here's Stafford. That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on 4th and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. Throwing is Purdy. That one intercepted. Picked off by Emmanuel Forbes.
Mike, it's very simple in the NFL. You're just not going to win a lot of games when you're losing the turnover battle to this degree. And it's their struggles protecting the football. They've continued to hurt them here today, and that's why they find themselves trailing at this point in the game. Like the old adage, you run to set up the pass. This modern offense nowadays, we're starting to see that flipped upside down on its head. Typically, the success of the passing game is what allows teams to have success like this in the run game.
Stafford now on second down. Throw to the sideline. Well done. Good job with the feet. Stays in bounds. It looks like, and yes, they do, have the first down.
36-yard line.
This is why the timing of these routes is so critical. If that ball is thrown a little bit later, he's unable to keep his feet in bounds, but instead the quarterback is on time and accurate, and the receiver does a nice job not only securing the catch, but ensuring that both feet remain in bounds.
Stafford now to throw on first down. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
Pretty unforgettable performance so far in the first half, Mike, and they're going to try to figure this out here in the second half and try to gain some momentum. Figure out what's going to work, where are our matchups, and let's go try to put a drive together and get some points, because so far this has been a struggle, and they just cannot get anything going through the air.
This one complete to Palmer. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
A gain of 19
That is
yards.
catch number 60 for the season.
First down.
They're at the 17-yard line now for first and 10. Now a handoff, running right. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this third quarter play. Second and 10.
Easy alert!
Throwing, Stafford. And for the fourth time today, he has been intercepted. That's the linebacker, Fred Warner.
So you find yourself entering the red zone. Like, it's hard to not start envisioning scoring a touchdown. Well, that interception, it changes everything. This is a huge missed opportunity. You have to capitalize and find a way to hang six on the defense.
Not much happening there. Just a short game. It is second and 9. Again, it's McCaffrey. And a good one here. He'll be marked down up past the 25-yard line. They get 18 on that one. First down, 49ers.
First down.
So when you're evaluating the impact of a team's run, I think it's important at the end of the game to look back and say, okay, how many yards did they run for? But more importantly, when did those yards come? Did I run for those yards in the fourth quarter, which typically means I had to lead? That's the sign of a successful run game, as opposed to getting a lot of meaningless yards early in the game.
He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
19, go!
Here's a design run. And he'll only manage to pick up 3 yards. And that leads to third down.
33-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. And it's third down.
Out of the gun, here's Purdy. That's caught. It's Evans. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
Get set.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to McCaffrey. And despite his best efforts to get away, ultimately, he goes down behind the line.
This ball carrier just didn't want to go down. This defense, they had to throw everything they had at him, Mike. He just kept fighting and fighting. But finally, when they were able to get him on the ground, They were able to do it for a loss.
And he'll work his way past the 40. He's tackled after a gain of 4.
A gain of 4.
Third down and 9.
Get set, get set.
Throwing from the gun is Purdy. And this ball incomplete on third down.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
Into space. And he's gonna score. He takes it back on the punt return. 85 yards. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The extra point, up and good. And the Rams are able to edge a bit closer. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. We'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. The drive starts with a carry by McCaffrey. And that'll be a pickup of 3.
And he's been on an absolute tear throughout this entire game, Mike. I mean, he's averaging over 10 yards per carry. And anytime you can run the ball with that explosiveness, it's just going to be hard to beat.
From the 29, here's 2nd down and 6. Shotgun snap to Purdy. The connection made to Ayuk. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
Gain of 9 yards. And the 49ers first down.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the 2nd half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. So, from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. Here's McCaffrey. And he will have the 1st down. Even with 3 timeouts on the other side, they're going to be able to run this baby all the way down.
First down.
Here's a case of an offense just piling on. You're really imposing your will on the defense. Everyone in the stadium knows you're going to run it. The defense knows it. You know it. And no matter what they do, they have no answers whatsoever.
Christian McCaffrey on the handoff. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 36-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 3 to go. Now, this looks like a design run. Good running there. He's got the 1st down inside the 30.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen. And not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2. But it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor. And when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
Watkins motioning over. So, a win here for the 49ers. And this long winning streak showing no signs of slowing down. They put one more in the win column with yet another solid performance here. So, that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.
What's happening? What's happening? Hey, it's your boy Lil Jon. The big your meat click. What's up, Phony? What's happening? What's up, Sean Paul? What's happening? Hey, now, ladies and gentlemen, it's about that time now. About that time. Turn this thing on out. Now, let me see everybody do this. Let's go. Snap your fingers, do your stare. You can do it all by yourself.